Alright, everybody. Today we're going to try a different view. As I start my morning out here in somewhere in Missouri. Kind of just realized I didn't give much of a backstory, and I keep talking about wanting things to talk about. So I figured why not make today that day to do a little bit of a backstory and actually get a conversation.
Turn left onto Missouri PP.
And then of course there's the GPS thing too. Oh. We got cattle guys moving cattle. Because the white Kenworth, I just saw for a second, apparently is broken down. Anyways, backstory.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Hush you. So, started the whole trucking journey a few years ago. Basically, before that, I was dead-end job, landscaper, been doing it for years. Hit the ceiling of that job. Go off in the dirt a little bit. Shit corner. Either way, I really hope y'all can hear this. I don't know how the audio is. I do agree 100% that I need a mic. That'll come later. Either way, like I said, I was working a dead-end job as a fucking landscaper.
Turn at the first right onto I-35 toward Kansas City.
You're being annoying. We're gonna turn that down. Decided to, after doing some research and watching YouTube videos and all that crap, I decided, you know what, I want to go try and be a truck driver. So, that's what I did. Went to be a truck driver, started obviously as a company driver. Working for Warner. Well, I was actually working for Eagle, which is just another offshoot of Warner. Coming over. And, I liked it. But I always wanted more out of it. So, worked as a company driver, OTR for a little while with them. And then we moved up to Wisconsin from Arizona. So, I decided to start working a local job in Wisconsin for Ruan, just moving trailers for Menards, which is a hardware store up here. That did alright for a little while, but didn't really pay that. I mean, it paid alright, but didn't pay that good. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed over the road, the long haul trucking. Didn't really like the whole local job. I mean, I was home every night, but I mean, my day would start at 4, and actually my day would start at 3 a.m. and they'd make sure I used up all my 11-hour driving time. No short days. So, I mean, all I was doing was waking up in the morning, going to work, coming home, hanging out with the daughter and everybody for an hour or two, and then I was so dead tired I'd just go to sleep. Basically like I wasn't there anyways. But yeah, I decided to try to get into leasing, truck ownership, and that whole ordeal. more challenging and I was getting kind of bored. For two, this is the big reason. The end goal for all this is for me to work myself out of the truck. Whether or not that's going to happen with Dart, or something happens and I got to switch companies, or whatever the actual future may hold, we'll see. But that is the end goal of all this ridiculous process that I'm currently trying to do. To eventually work myself out of the truck, where I have drivers on the road and I'm running, fingers crossed, running my own numbers. But again, we'll see what happens with that whole deal. That is the backstory that I have for now. Who knows? If I think of something else, I'll get back on here and keep rambling. Kind of liking this new view too. Y'all don't have to see my ugly face. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna jump off here and get my butt to driving, and later on I'm gonna see if you guys can actually hear me on this whole video, or if I just wasted my breath, and figure out what to do next. Alright, well, I just got done watching the first part of this video, and turns out you can actually hear me better when y'all are up here than over there. So that's kind of nifty. Excuse me. Either way, just got the load dropped off at the rail yard in Edgerton, Kansas. And now we are headed down. We're going to bobtail 30 miles, pick up a load that's been sitting in a yard for about 5 days, and take it 20 miles down the road, get it delivered. Real quick, short haul. And then they ended up giving me that Walmart load back that I was bitching about in the last video. And they ended up changing the delivery date to the 9th. So, we're going to go do that. Pick that up at a Clorox facility. It's a whole lot of bleach. Going to be a heavy load. Gonna suck. But, it'll be alright. Yeah. That about covers it. Apparently my daughter was woken up. Quick little story time. Just because why not? Apparently my daughter was woken up. We got snow in Wisconsin last night, obviously. And plow guy didn't show up to do the driveway. Apparently he decided to finally show up at 11 o'clock last night. I don't know if he's got a second job or if he's just got that many places to plow, which, good on him. Make that money. But apparently daughter got to watch him plow the driveway last night, and he snuck up there close to the house and gave her a little show, which is kind of cool. Might have to buy him a beer next time I'm in town or something. I don't know. Other than that, that's all I got for now. Picking up those 2 loads, and I don't know, maybe we'll get some more driving shots. Something for y'all. Either way, like I said, that's all I got for now. We'll check in with you guys later. Alright, everybody. We have just showed up at that first little short drop we had to do. Unhooking the trailer. I don't know if you can hear the clang, but we're unhooking the loaded trailer. And now we get to play scavenger hunt for the one empty Dart trailer that the security guard said they had here. Didn't have any idea where it was. Couldn't tell me the number about it. But this is the games we play out here when we're looking for stuff. trailer right there. Look down the aisle here. See if any of the doors are open. Which the doors are not open. But we are going to get out and actually double check this shindig to make sure. Whew. By the way, the truck needs a bath. It had a whole bunch of salt and garbage on it. I need to get it a bath. Alright. Oh no. It's got a big old seal on it. That is definitely not an empty trailer. So now, we get to get back in the truck and look for another trailer. Another dark trailer. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. We're not going to get back in the truck. This one way down here at the end. This one's a dark trailer. Ooh, that's a good sign. The doors are open. If the doors are open, she's empty. She's empty and echoey if the doors are open. Woo! Oh, damn. She's kind of dirty, though. Ugh, she got some shit in her. Echo! So we're just going to grab this shit. We're going to grab the little clumps and just kind of kick it out because it's their dirt. So they can, it's their dirt and their garbage, so they can have it back. And then, now we can go back to the truck and actually hook up to this pig, and we'll be good. At some point, also, not sure when, but at some point, oh, by the way, Mr. Blueberry, Mr. Blueberry, Akila, what's she doing? What's she doing? Where's your babies? Who's your babies? Who's your babies? Who's your babies? Who's your babies? Yes, yes, I know. Can't get up. Okay, come here. Come on. I messed up. She wants all the way up now. Drop the steering wheel a little bit. Yeah, I gotta drive, baby girl. Gotta move a little bit. Anyways, at some point, I do want to make a video about leasing and why there's a lot of people out there that think it's a horrible idea and it doesn't work for anybody. A lot of these companies, I guess I should say a lot of these drivers, call these lease deals never leases, because they always say no one ever buys the truck. To a point, that's right. There's a lot of people that fail at these leases. There it is. But it's not always the lease's fault. Side note, always do a tug test. Didn't go nowhere. We're good. We're safe. It's not always the lease's fault that this stuff fails. Not always. A lot of times, you're coming with me again. Gotta figure out a smoother way to do that. Make me look cooler or something. A lot of times, it's these drivers that start making all this money. Start making all this money and they forget that they have more stuff to pay for. So, they gotta stack money away instead of spending it like crazy. Yeah. And a lot of these guys, especially, I'm painting a bow with one hand. Especially the guys that are very vocal on YouTube about never doing the leases and all the leases are trash. Most of the time it's their own fault. Again, just because, pure and simple fact, y'all are gonna have to deal with some weird camera angles. It's just all there is to it. This trim is broken. You know what? I'll come back in a minute when I finish this crap. Alright, I'm back. I don't know how the hell people do that while they're recording one-handed and y'all. I'm not that talented. Either way, like I was saying, eventually I want to make a video about the whole never lease and all that crap. You know, people always say it's not going to work. I'm going to get my thoughts together on that whole situation and we'll go from there with it. But either way, I'm going to get on down the road to my next pickup. This is the one going back into Menominee. And then I'm going to get the hell up out of here. So, I'm going to end this video here. Bye now.